Boom. I like that. Cut my gun into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Oh, man. All right, all right. Hey, how you guys doing? The music just cut. I'm supposed to learn that. Guys, it's too early to do this, but I have to do it early. Try to do it early every morning. That's my job now. And you know, with the Kino Casino losing its luster, hey, I heard what people were saying. You know, low energy now from Andy Worski and PPP. It's an obvious grift now. They're supposed to do a bonus show if they reach their threshold, but they don't do bonus shows. Guys, I'll do a show every freaking day as long as I'm unemployed and keep on getting money through this stuff. That's probably going to happen, most definitely. And hey, if you want to support GUNTWAVE, share, like, subscribe. Be sure you can throw some money. And what I'll do is I'll take a shot of rum, okay? I'll put a rum shot in this glass. And I'll put some Coke in there, Mr. Pibb, and then chug it all. That is the plan. That is the plan there, okay? We could talk about AFPAC or whatever, Nick Fuentes and stuff. But I don't want to bore you. I saw what Kino Casino did with it. I think they did the most you probably can do with that. If you're watching some sort of political conference, it's already already very glowing. It's hard to make it more. It's hard to make that entertaining, honestly. Come on now. They kind of put themselves in the corner there. I saw them. They're falling asleep during it because what else are you gonna do when you have let's see, Taylor Greene talking, saying she's a daughter of Christ, and you got Nick Fuentes talking. You have, I don't know, some of the other American First people talking. It's just okay, all right, whatever. Chauncey Fatsack, $5. Take my blood money. I will take your blood money. Here's what I'm gonna do, man. This glass will accumulate with the rum throughout the show based on donos. All right. based on donos, based on your love and support. By the way, guys, let me tell you something. I do love you guys. No homo. Unless you wanted to be that way, but it comes with a price, okay? I'm selling myself. Have to. It's for the family. I watched that movie Encanto last night with my kids. I think the takeaway is do things for the family. So I'm willing to sell my ass for my family. I don't think that was the moral of that story, but it is what it is. Let me do a quick shout out for everybody. We're gonna talk about TJ Kirk. Wow, that's a name you probably haven't heard of in a while. Brew Red. How's it going? Chauncey Fatstack, how you doing? D Golag, how's it going, man? Name not found. I found your name here. Hope you guys are having an amazing morning. Let me just put some rum in this glass. Not any rum either. This is nice, top shelf, blue chair bay. Good stuff, okay? Except won't be able to afford, okay? Anymore. I gotta look for a job, guys. This isn't a job, you know? Gotta look for a real job. But in time, that will happen. Iron Man has been deployed in Ukraine. Huh. Dude, I heard stuff about this ghost of Kriv or whatever. Is that stuff even real? One fighter pilot took down like 6 Russians. Dude, that's some hardcore shit if that's real. I also saw the video. I think people were talking about it. Of well, let me see if I can just find it, man. I wasn't planning on talking about it here. The last stand, it was like Black Rock or whatever. Let me see if I can find a clip of that real fast. How you guys doing, by the way? You guys worried about the war going on over there? Or do you feel like it doesn't affect you, doesn't involve you, so whatever, you know? Let's see. This is a video that I'm looking for, something I actually shared with my IRL friends, so one moment. Okay, yeah, it's on Snake Island on the Black Sea. All right, let's see if I can get that video for you. I know, apologize for that dead air there. Not good, not good. Here we go. Put this on the screen. Oh, I don't need that guy. Not yet, not yet. Let's go ahead and put this on the screen here. So this is when the Russian war in Ukraine, moments before the attack on the Ukrainian soldiers defending Snake Island. It's kind of based how they defended it with the big fuck you, fuck off, you know. But what else are you gonna do? What else are you gonna do? Russia comes in there with a big dick, and you're just like, oh shit. Last moments. Defending this island. They had clear visual of the Russian ship that came relatively close to the island. It looks like Noel. It looks like wait a second. Is Kiwi Farms okay? Because that does look like Joshua Moon, right? I mean, am I wrong there? Look at that face. Look at the face. Does that look like Noel of Kiwi Farms? Does that not look like Joshua Moon? Or does it need more fat in the face? The Ukrainian president announced that all men who defend the island will be awarded with Ukraine's highest military honor. I'm going to crank it up because they say a very clear, fuck you. Or fuck off. Oh, what? What? I'm sorry, that was a bad one. Jesus Christ. Let's find a better one. What the hell, dude? What the hell? You click on it. Okay, here we go. Warship, Snake Island. I'm a Russian warship. I suggest you lay down your weapons and surrender to avoid bloodshed and unnecessary casualties. Otherwise, you will be hit by carpet bombing. Okay. All right, we're going to get the response in this. So what? And fuck them too? That was it. Russian worship, fuck you. Boom. I haven't found one that actually has the audio of them getting hit or anything like that. But dude, that was pretty cool. You know, say fuck off to a worship. Well, what else could he do? What else could he do at that point? Anyway, that has nothing to do with TJ Kirk. That has nothing to do with the topic at hand here. I just wanted to open up with that. Now, wait a minute, Josh. Soldier Jim Norton, right? Hey, Mr. Deadman, can you give some advice about what to do post-breakup? It's probably for the best. The advice I can give you, don't kill yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Don't do anything irrational, okay? Women come and go. That's the truth of it, okay? All right? Women come and go. You're going to find somebody else. You're going to think you're not. You're going to think, oh, it's going to be impossible. You might become an incel, you know, for a little bit. You might believe in the Gahul calculation that the odds are against you and you're never going to find another one. But keep in mind, if Ethan Ralph can get laid and go through a pussy train, so can you. You got to believe in yourself, okay? All right? You got to believe in yourself. You got to have faith in yourself. Do not off yourself or hurt yourself or do some really bad, stupid stuff like get into drugs and heavy drinking. Not long, you know, go through a moment, sure, have a couple beers, whatever, get it out of your system, assuming as you can handle it. But don't let it consume you. Don't ruin your life over a breakup, because you're going to find somebody else, someone a lot better, all right? Okay? And you might find, actually, you're better off alone with several women than just one. Who knows? Who knows? I can't predict your future, right? Who can? You can't. I pray to God. You know? Anyway, that's my advice. All right. So, let's talk about TJ Kirk. And for those coming in right now, do you even remember who the Amazing Atheist is? Press 1 if you know who the Amazing Atheist is. Press 2 if you're like, who's that? Let's get an accurate poll here. Do you guys even know or remember who the Amazing Atheist is? Banana Boy. You probably remember him as Banana Boy. He was the guy. He's known, actually, I think more so by shoving a banana up his ass. There's two sexual videos. And it's kind of, the story about how they got leaked is kind of weird. There's one video where TJ Kirk pour, I think, hot oil over his balls. And then there's another video where TJ Kirk shoved a banana up his ass. He is a little bit of a degenerate, you could say, all right? But that kind of goes with the territory of being a left-leaning, super left-leaning, authoritarian-loving, progressive atheist. That's what you're going to get. You're going to be a God-hating, Jesus-hating queer shoving things up your ass and getting hot oil on your balls. And why did he do that? According to TJ Kirk, he did that because of a chick, because of a woman asked him to do that. Any woman asks you to do those sort of things, you say no. Remember, the truth about corruption isn't money, it is women. It is women. Watch out for some particular women. They will corrupt your soul, man. They'll make you do things that God and Jesus may not forgive. I can't speak on their behalf, right? That's wrong of me as a Christian, but they can. When you die, you'll find out. That's all I can say about that. TJ Kirk is an idiot. That is for damn sure. Dude, this guy, he would consider himself a liberal, you know, but the traditional definition of a liberal is someone who cares about civil liberties and, want people to be free, I suppose. But there's a catch to that, because as you know, from what you've seen in the latest, these years, it's really they want the government to enforce things to protect people. And to do that, they're going to restrict other people's freedom. It's going to restrict other people's ability to do things or to practice what they want to achieve that goal. That's what TJ Kirk likes. TJ Kirk is a bootlicker. He's an authoritarian. He is a bread tuber who's actually a secret capitalist, which is part of the course, honestly. Someone like Vosh, same thing. Really just a capitalist who just pretends to be some sort of I don't know. Vosh will say some sort of libertarian, which is not even true. Not even fucking true at all. If you know anything about Vosh, you know he's a pedo-loving fucker who likes to fuck kids and get off to people donating to him when he's talking about, I don't know, wealth inequality and all this shit. But he ain't sharing that wealth. That's what's kind of fucked up about this bread tube stuff, is they'll preach the anti-capitalism shit, right, while they're on Twitch making money in droves, man. If you really want to make money, if I really wanted to make money, I should quit this and just become a bread tuber and just talk all sorts of shit, Problem is, I got a history. And I'm pretty sure you guys would use it against me. And good. You got to call these grifters out. I'm glad. But I'm surprised it hasn't happened with TJ Kirk, because he also has a history as a capitalist, as a grifter, someone who go from internet circle to internet circle. Also, pushes books, pushes whatever crap he's working on. Why? For money. He wants to make a lot of money. And I don't have a problem with him wanting to make a lot of money, but I have a problem with him wanting to make a lot of money and then trying to be like anti-capitalism, all that shit, whatever, fuck, because he totally is one. But we're going to get into this here. We're going to talk about how the amazing atheist, TJ Kirk, is just, you could say, a hypocrite. We're all hypocrites to some degree, but he is a massive one. He loves authoritarianism. He likes seeing Justin Trudeau be a dictator to the truckers. We'll get into that. And the people who help the truckers. It wasn't just the truckers. The honking. And I told you after it's done, they're going to be rounded up as they are. And everyone who helped, everyone who even assisted in some way, some capacity, a peaceful protest, the people who assisted in that are being targeted, being harassed, being hit with sanctions, have their bank accounts frozen, have their crypto messed with, have their freedoms, taken away. TJ Kirk likes that stuff because he doesn't see anything wrong with it. He doesn't see anything wrong with it because he's a fucking tool. He's a fucking idiot, a useful idiot, who will applaud while Justin Trudeau is being a freaking dictator over there. But will then also call, I think he and like many others called Trump a dictator, called him like a fascist or whatever for the longest time when Trump was in office. But then you have legit fascism shit happening right now. I mean, even let's look at America. Okay, so the press secretary of I'm missing her name, the ginger. You know what I'm talking about, the redhead. She'll come out there. She does have a big rack, by the way, but she has a hideous-looking face. Put a bag on that face, and then maybe, motorboat those titties. But actually, you should probably say no to commie titties. Always say no to commie titties, guys. That's the way you should go on that. But she can go out there and say social media platforms, big tech needs to do more about censorship. And you know what? These corporations that are in bed with, I don't know, I guess the Biden administration some way, somehow, will do just that. That is fascism right there. When you have the big corporations right there in bed with government, and they will enact and do things to kind of, restrict the speech, do the bidding of the government to restrict freedoms of the people, or enact any sort of policy that the government wants. That right there is fascism. Okay? But the reason why I'm getting into this is TJ Kirk is all about fascism when it's against people he doesn't like, when it's against people with a different ideology, if it's just a simple peaceful protest of annoying honking that's causing cats to go crazy and shit themselves everywhere. He is all about that. He likes that stuff because he believes in the facts. He believes in the masks and all that. He wants that authoritarianism, and we'll get into that. In fact, let's do that here. And we're also going to react to, there's a video where he says he has a list of things he hates. And we have his douchebag Bible that we could talk about. The guy puts out some edgy shit that, honestly, surprised doesn't get him canceled in the circles he runs in. You know, he wants to be a freaking leftist. And the stuff he writes about could easily get him canceled. Like, saying nothing wrong with raping chicks, calling minorities stupid. You know, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I'm for freedom of speech for the most part, unless you're talking about pedo shit. Then you fucking gas yourself. Not even in Minecraft. So yeah, we'll talk about this, the douchebag Bible. Well, first let's start off with the authoritarianism. Let's start there and work our way around. Chat. Before we do this, though, I want to make sure I'm not neglecting you guys because I love you guys. Okay, I love you guys. I need you guys in my life here. Look at that. Being honest. What do you know of TJ Kirk? Do you like the guy? Hate the guy? If you like the guy, what is it you like about him? If you don't like him, what happened? Like, what are you? I used to be a fan. A long time ago, many years ago, like almost like 10 years ago, I used to be a fan of TJ Kirk. Not anymore. I think it's sometime around the Drunken Peasants run, which even the Drunken Peasants used to be a fan of that. Drunken Peasants is a little podcast thing. I think it's still going. I think I'm still subbed to that channel. I never watched them. I'll click it every now and then, but then their libtard takes. I'm just like, oh, all right, well, you know, is what it is. They're fucking West Coast shit. All right, chat, how are you guys doing? AOC, Age of a Cassette. All right. Jin Saki. Yeah, that's the name. That's the name right there. The true Vosh father. The true Vosh father is indeed TJ Kirk. That's right. Jim Sterling and Brett Keane gave birth to TJ Kirk. I was subbed to him a decade ago when I was like 20. Name not found. Exactly. A long time ago. He put a banana in his ass, sir. That's it. That's right. That's what people remember him for. TJ Kirk books need a review, dead man. They do need a review. They do. Lasted about a month. I can't stand him. Ain't that the guy who shoved a banana in his ass? It is. Brett Keane won, and all he had to do was lay there. I'll be sitting here with a bowl of mac and cheese that my wife made for me as a recipe. Except actually, Brett Keane has no teeth. Because I believe the story. Do you guys know who Brett Keane is? You know who Brett Keane is. The story about him losing teeth was that he got punched in the face repeatedly by his dad until every single tooth fell out. It wasn't meth or anything. Right. Him eating a ball of mac and cheese. What is, dude, this will take me back. Nostalgia. Don't tell me. What is Brett Keane's fucking channel? God Talk Radio. No, it's not that. Oh, games you love. I'll be eating a bowl of mac and cheese and chili. And playing games on games you love. God damn it. I don't know. That takes me back. Okay. So we're here on the farms. Because that's where I get all my content. Like everybody else. Except I'm honest with you. There's that. So, you know. Thank you, Joshua Moon. If you don't keep the farms up, it's going to be hard to do this. Got to use Reddit, and I hate Reddit. So, thank you, Joshua Moon. I guess I should support you, but I'm in a situation where money needs to stay in, not go out. You understand? By the way, guys, gotta ask. It is Saturday morning. This is the glass that's gonna have rum in it. For every donation, I'll be pouring more rum in this glass, pouring a soda in there, and chugging that thing. So, if you want me to be wasted, that's what you gotta do. Anyway, this is the Amazing Atheist with this incredible take here. The Amazing Atheist, trying as hard as I can to see Trudeau's actions as an insidious slide into fascism, but I can't distort reality hard enough to get there. Sorry. You know, just right there, we're talking about Justin Trudeau. Like, okay, the truckers come, they stop, you know, they're blocking traffic, they're honking. Why? To get him to release the freaking mandates, to get him to release the vax mandates, the passports, the mask mandate, all that shit. Does Justin Trudeau talk with any of the truckers? Does he have a conversation with anyone who organized the event, with the leaders of the event? No, he doesn't. When they first show up, he runs and hides like a little bitch. Probably getting a game plan for fucking Winnie the Pooh over there in China, maybe. So then what he decides to do is be totally authoritarian about this. You know, we're going to treat them like they're criminals. We're going to hit them hard. We're going to they try to threaten them. See, they try to threaten the truckers by taking their kids away. That was talked about. Some people talked about that, but not in full detail. The state of Canada, the country of Canada, to reaction to a peaceful protest that might be a bit annoying with a lot of honking and blocking traffic, playing some cool music. Truckers like cool music, all right? Probably good barbecue, by the way, too. I mean, they probably have some good burgers and hot dogs. You know that for damn sure. I would rather be at a trucker protest than be at a Black Lives Matter protest. Shit. The only thing you get at... I was going to say, the only thing you get at a Black Lives Matter Antifa protest is probably meth, but you probably get actually better meth in a trucker rally. Okay? Trucker convoy. Because they have some good shit. Anyway. Justin Trudeau tried to use Canadian Child Protection Services to take their kids away. Why? To be a dictator. To threaten them. Did Trump do that? Did Trump go, you know what, all those people bringing their kids to the Antifa Black Lives Matter protest of peace, where they're burning down Walgreens and Targets, let's go ahead and take those kids away. Did he do that? No, he didn't do that. He didn't do that at all. In fact, it seemed like police were hesitant to do much of anything, because if it did anything, Jesus, they'll lose their job. They get reprimanded and, you know. But horrible. Can't even do it. But anyway, the Amazing Atheist continues on. It says, you're Trudeau. You got convoys blocking roads, causing economic damage. Economic damage. The Amazing Atheist is the same motherfucker who was more worried about the lives saved with the lockdowns than he was about economic damage. So now he's calling, it's for economic damage. Know how they do that? He does that when it suits his interests. The only reason he's doing this is because he hates the truckers, because he doesn't agree with their ideology and their approach here. The Amazing Atheist wants people to take that experimental vaccine that is so effective. You need 2 doses, and then how many other additional doses? You need like 6 jabs to then, dude. It's actually so ineffective. You can't even say it's effective without getting trouble on YouTube. It's not, but that's what he wants. Okay. We covered the Amazing Atheist on this channel a while back, where he was actually pro like the government cracking down, like lockdowns, mask mandates, vaccine stuff, because it was for the good of society and the good of the people. Language that could easily be used by communist dictators, maybe someone like, maybe a fascist dictator too, for the good of society, the good of people, the good of our people, you know? Communist bullshit. Dictator language, man. Authoritarian bullshit right here. Amazing Atheist. You are a bootlicker. You are a bootlicker. 100%. He goes on to say that, You're Trudeau. You have convoys blocking roads, causing economic damage to the tune of millions of dollars a day. Your job to solve this, how? 1. Give in to the anti-vax demands. Well, give in to the anti-vax demands. Yes. Could have just done that, Justin. Could have just done that, Mr. Trudeau. Dictator Trudeau. 2. Use direct violence. Well, that's what the state is doing. That's what they did. 3. Respond to their economic attacks with your own economic attacks. So he doesn't see any problem with 2 or 3. The Amazing Atheist says, I don't really know what anyone opposing Trudeau on this expects here. He's doing the most prudent of the 3 options he has. I guess he could also just let the problem fester and grow, even as it does tremendous damage to the Canadian economy for no discernible benefit. The truckers weren't trying to just cause economic damage for no benefit. They were trying to make a point. They're trying to get their attention. They're trying to get Trudeau to cave on fascistic demands. When the government forces you to take an experimental vaccine, forces you to take this jab that's how effective now? It's so effective that what number of jab is Israel on? Israel has boosted themselves so much with the COVID shot that they, by their own action, might end up gassing themselves. Theoretically speaking, metaphorically speaking. Anyway, let me do a quick shout out to everybody. Everybody watching right now, I love you guys. You guys are great. Thank you so much. Keep me company here on this nice Saturday morning. Talking about TJ Kirk, the Amazing Atheist. Hate God, don't believe in God, but love the state. That's communist ideology there too. You take the God out so the people don't worship God, but you put the state in. Which is kind of weird. I always thought the Amazing Atheist was more an anarchist. But he doesn't sound like a true anarchist. Because a true anarchist here would be like, why is Trudeau doing this? A true anarchist who has principles would see what Trudeau was doing and would disavow that and would be critical of that. Would be critical of that being used with anyone. But really what's going on here, the Amazing Atheist might say he's a anarchist at times, but really he's for authoritarianism. That's the truth there. He'll lie. But you just have to look at the pattern of what he supports and doesn't support, and you can see it for yourself. These tweets got to speak for themselves, That's what I'm doing here. By the way, another shout out to the chat. Brutus Saxoni, D Gulag, Fidel Cashflow, Coop, Name Not Found, ZXV. Oh, how's it going? I hope you're having a great Saturday morning. Hope you're having a good time. I hope you're enjoying this, man. It's good hearing from you. Good seeing you guys. And for those coming in now, do you even remember the Amazing Atheist? And what do you remember him for? Probably shoving the banana up his ass, oiling his balls, some hot boiling oil. Being on the show called The Drunken Peasants. Anyway, let me make sure I'm not neglecting chat. I hate it when I do that. You guys are like my kids, I feel sometimes. I got a lot of kids. Let's see. Implying there's anything wrong with fascism. Booster 4 at 5, 4 to 5 over there. Well, the problem with fascism is when it's used against you. There's probably some in chat that probably like, I have no problem with the fascist government if things are going your way, right? But if things aren't going your way and turned the other way, well, now you're going to have a problem with it. I'd rather the government not be a dick like this and be all authoritarian in this approach and be more about looking for a peaceful solution, something that could actually help. Like, I would be probably singing different tune if Justin Trudeau actually took efforts to talk with the organizers of the trucker convoy to come up with a solution. He didn't do that. He did that with Black Lives Matter. He did that with them. They bent over backwards to appease that group. And they were not peaceful. They were burning shit down. They're burning shit down, and they raised money. BLM raised money, and these politicians raised money to bail out people who got busted for burglary, arsonry, or arson. Gee, I can't even speak. Arsonry. They got hit with arson. Really, that right there is an obvious double standard. It's not just a double standard, really. It's not a double standard when it's so freaking obvious. They're batting for their team. They have their team. They have their people that they support. They have the same ideology. And they hate everybody else. If you're not BLM, Antifa, or some sort of a very super leftist progressive type, the government hates you. Okay? The Democrats hate you. All right? You can fuck off. I don't care. Anyway, that's how I feel about that anyway. But anyway, the amazing atheist continues. Should is such a bullshit word here. The state will retaliate against any sufficiently disruptive protests. Now, I remember some retaliation when the BLM and Antifa were rioting. Wait, was there? No. There were efforts made. But when those efforts were made, what happened? Leftist Twitter, which is pretty much all of Twitter, was crying, "Oh my God, Trump is a fascist because they're using the I don't know, violence of the state, aggression of the state, to go against these peaceful protesters." When they're clearly there's buildings on fire, there's people that are being aggressive in this protest, in this riots. Speak for what it is. Actually talk about it for what it is, actual riots. So let me get this straight. When the government cracks down on actual riots, that's fascistic and shouldn't happen. But when the government cracks down on peaceful protesters that are freaking honking their horns to the point where cats are going crazy shitting themselves, that's okay. That's not fascistic. That's okay. That's something that the amazing atheist is cool with. He likes that. He probably impressed by that. Man, Justin Trudeau needs to crack down harder. It's freaking truckers, man. I'm kind of curious what did more damage. The truckers blocking traffic and honking their horns? Or the people who actually burned down and burglarized lockdown because of threat of force and riots during the peaceful summer protest shit? What did more damage? What did more fucking damage? Here's another thing too. If the amazing atheist was a true liberal, if the amazing fucking atheist was a true liberal, you would think he would be supporting the truckers here. Look, Jimmy Dore, you may not like Jimmy Dore on a lot of his politics. I can't stand Jimmy Dore on his politics. But he's right. He is right when it says this here is an opportunity. This here shows what the power the people have. I'm not saying verbatim, obviously. The protest here that the truckers did, it shows what sort of power the people have, especially people in certain sectors. Look, if people want to advocate for whatever, whether it be pay or healthcare or whatever, you may agree or disagree with that cause, but this showed the people that they can do it and they can be really effective at it. All truckers have to do is just stop their engine, stop running supplies. They do that for a couple of days, everything's fucked. That's it. If people just stop going to work, stop doing stuff, for a cause, but watch what happens. The government will crack down. The government will crack down with sanctions. They'll crack down with freezing your bank accounts. They'll crack down with violence. And TJ Kirk would be okay with that. Or would he? I would imagine if that were to happen, he'd be like, oh, this is fascistic because the people are fighting for pay or fighting for healthcare. He doesn't see the bigger picture here. Okay? He doesn't see the bigger picture that these truckers are actually protesting peacefully for freedom. Protesting peacefully to let the Canadian government understand what you're doing right now, we do not agree with. Stop it. Release these mandates. Anyway, I know some may agree, some may disagree. I'm just talking about just like the principle of it in general. Like, yeah. Anyway, we'll get more into the amazing atheists here. First, shout out to everybody. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Donate, Chauncey. We need to hear Dead Man 1. That's right, Dead Man. Do a sport. Do a sport. Okay. We do need more rum in this glass. Let's make it happen. $10, $5, you know, whatever you guys can spare. That's fine too. And we'll fill this up with some rum. Put some Mr. Pibb in there and chug that thing. That'd be great. That'd be freaking great. Keep in mind, what we're talking about here is how the amazing atheist is pretty much just a gigantic hypocrite. Someone who he loves authoritarianism. He's a bootlicker. Okay. Same guy who called Trump a dictator. It has no problem whatsoever when Justin Trudeau is literally being a dictator. I mean, he's even going after people's kids, freezing bank accounts, going after crypto. Sounds like they were struggling to do so, but I don't know. With crypto going down, maybe they're effective. $20 shots. All right, look at that. Look at that. Thank you, Chauncey. Thank you, Chauncey. All right, so what I'm going to do here. What I'm going to do here. The shot glass. Fill it up with rum. Because we're going to collectively do this. All right, it's going to be one giant drink. One giant chug. All right? We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm thinking when I get it filled up, because normally when I drink rum and Coke, it's like this much rum, this much Coke. Okay? And I say I'm not an alcoholic, right? You believe what you want to believe, son. Let's get it up here. Okay? This is like the Cog glass, but real. All right? The Cog Dono glass. Let's fill this up with rum. That's what we're doing. And then we're going to drink it. All right? Should be great. Oh, it smells wonderful. It smells great. Raise the volume on Dead Man 1 sound clip. Barely heard it. Well, donate more and maybe we can hear it better. ZXV, why don't you help out, lady? I'm feeling pretty good. I think you're a nice person. I'm just, you know, if you disagree with what I said about never trust e-girls or thoughts or chat girls, that's just an operating policy. It doesn't mean anything personal. All right. So, yeah, this pretty much shows here. Oh, look. This part is kind of actually important. Celine right here. Does she look like a leftist to you? She does, right? She has like the trans flag thing here. Has the pink. I think the pink color, isn't that for like pedo stuff? She might be into dealing kids or for age of consent discussions. Has a ribbon here, has a rose, is trans bat, so probably a trans vampire, trans Dracula. I don't know what that means. But even she says, you are not more of a leftist than me. You're not more of a leftist than me for being pro-military action against protesters. All forms of violence and sudden state action should be actively called out and criticized as the fascistic overreaches they are, not just the ones you dislike. That was a horrible voice. But amazing atheist, being the big ball he is, big bull, mansplaining over here, saying bullshit. If there was an angry mob trying to kill trans women in the state that executed them, you'd be fine with it. Let's not be full of shit. Well, look at the hyperbolic example there. There was never once gonna be a thing in Canada or in America. I remember when Trump was elected, they tried to make it seem that people actually did believe this. I had discussions with previous fag friends. They actually thought that Trump was going to issue out a death squad, round up all the queers and the gays and the dick suckers and execute them systematically. That never freaking happened. That never happened at all. You know why? Because it was bullshit, fear-mongering shit put out by CNN and MSNBC and other fucking big outlets. Stupid talking heads and the Amazing Atheist repeats that nonsense. I mean, the stuff they said during the years when Trump was president was like Alex Jones' level of insanity, except Alex Jones every now and then is a little bit right on times, okay? Supposedly, he predicted the invasion of Ukraine. They want to shut Alex Jones down because he saw everything happening before it happened. He was kind of like a truth seer, just didn't know it. Maybe Sandy Hook is a false flag, but can't even talk about that, can you? Guys, press 1 in the chat if you think Sandy Hook is a little bit sus. Press 2 in the chat if you think kids actually died that day. Press 3 if you want Mr. Deadman to put another shot in that glass. Press 4 if you want to see ZXV actually donate. Emotional connection. If you want to get rid of the gays, start with Hollywood. Dude, that would be great. Hollywood Holocaust? Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. By the way, I'm going to plug my stuff. I got a book here called Hollywood Holocaust. Let's check this out. Bam. Get that. All right. There. Shield. I'm a shield. I'm just a shield. But you know one thing I'll never do? And I mean this. You can believe me or not. You do what you will. But if you support GUNTWAVE, become a patron, I'll never, ever, ever put something behind a paywall. Okay? All right? I'm not going to do the gum road thing that Kino Casino's doing. Not doing that shit. I just want to have a good time, create good streams. That's all I want to do. Right now, I'm in this phase where I'm looking for work. That's distraction. If I didn't have to do that, I could do more of these streams and spend more time looking into these people, okay? Maybe, I don't know, we could have all sorts of fun. We could do all sorts of fun stuff. Oh, that's right. I asked for you guys to press numbers, and I need to take a look what he saw. Oh, what he put there. You said 3? If you want to support, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. But I'm not doing that paywall stuff. All right, so some said 1's a little sus. 1.5 kids died that day. Press 3 if you want me to put a shot in here. Press 4 if you want to see. Press 4 if you want to see ZXV donate. Hey ZXV, you're not a pay pig if you just do it once. It's okay. I love you, girl. I love you. But chat has spoken, and I will go ahead and pour more into this glass, all right? We're winning here. Here we go. That's how I like to do my rum and coke. All right? That's rum. Here's my Coke. It's actually just Mr. Pibb, which don't taste that good. I don't like Pibb. I like Dr. Pepper. If I pour in there just a little bit, and now we're gonna drink it. Or drink it like it's the nectar of the gods. By the way, if you ever had this liquor called Baron Jaeger, it's some good shit. Not Jägermeister, Baron Jaeger. Baron Jaeger. It's this. It sounds like I'm saying something else. It sounds like I'm saying Baron Jaeger, but it's Baron Jaeger, and it's a honey liquor. Maybe a honey liqueur. It's not creamy, so I don't think you could call it a liqueur, but it's pretty nice. It tastes straight up like honey. If you like honey, it tastes really good. Tastes really good. Put that in some sweet tea. I like my tea unsweet, actually. Anyway, here we go. We're going to drink this thing. Drink it all. Drink it all, guys. What do you say? Drink all or I'm a pussy, right? Guys, there's some hype. There's some emojis. I want to see some glass, some drinking glasses. Come on now. Woo! Oh, God. That tastes like a summer vacation. That tastes so good. I can visualize a beach right now. Oh, fuck. Woo! Oh, fuck. I'm going to be a little tipsy this morning. My wife's going to come home and be like, oh, you've been day drinking again? Honey, it's only a problem if I'm doing it for free. It does go with Jaeger. Drink. I know, we got to finish this, otherwise I'm a pussy. Here we go. Ooh. It's getting hard at the bottom. Because that's where all the liquor's at. Oh, shit. Ugh. Woo! Well, what time is it over there, Deadman? Oh, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. No, it's almost noon. Wild turkey honey is my favorite. Wild turkey honey is nice. That's good shit, too. ZXV says, I'm homeless. Shaggy takes care of me and my other bums. Mormon Shaggy? Mormon Shaggy takes care of you? I don't think he makes money. Sorry, honey. You need to pimp his ass out. He don't have any principles. He isn't Mormon, but hires hookers. Sees nothing wrong with it. I hire a hooker. I tell you, I deserve shame and deserve to be crucified. When I die, I'm going to hell, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't going to heaven. I think first what's going to happen is Jesus made me sit down. I know Jesus is supposed to be all love and be all forgiveness, and but I think there says in the Bible somewhere that Mr. Deadman is not going to be given that because he fucked up many times in life. And that's what it is. I just pray to God that my sins and sins of me don't go down to my son or my daughter, because that would be horrible, the sins of your father being passed on. Yeah, I hope not. That's why I haven't done an OnlyFans. I don't want my son or daughter to be harassed for having the dad who shoving dildos up his ass for money. When they're in high school, I should probably delete this YouTube channel. That's for real. Real talk. That would be the honorable thing to do. I think at that point, it would be the right thing to do. If I do get a new job, and I think I know what sector I'll be working in, that's all I'm going to say. I can't be doing this shit anymore. I gotta be up professional. Anyway, let's finish the rest of this. I think I might add a little bit more Mr. Pibb in there. It is strong. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. You can call me a pussy all you want. I'm sorry. I'm not the drunk you think I am. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm not the Ethan Ralph Jr. you think I am. By the way, shout out to Ethan Ralph for being a based alpha male, talking to Pantsu the way he did. Let's admit it. Press 1 in the chat if you think Ralph Amel is a freaking Chad when it comes to how to deal with a freaking pregnant fiance. Press 2 if you're worried about Pantsu. And if you're worried about Pantsu, that means you simp for her. Not gonna be allowed in this chat, son. You simp for Pantsu, you're getting the fuck out. You understand me? I see Mr. Name not found tagged my name. You've been divorced and streaming on chat or bait by the time your kids are in high school. Maybe. Is that my future? I hope you don't see the future. Name not found. I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry. If you do, forgive me. While we're doing this, though, I'm drinking this. Let's go watch this video and make some comments on it. This is the amazing Atheist He's still doing this where he's like, I don't know, doing face paint. I don't know what the hell he's doing, dude. He's lost his freaking mind. I think I've gone insane. I mean, the Amazing Atheist has been insane from the get-go. There was a moment where he was like a libertarian and based, but then he sold his soul. He sold his freaking soul for money. You saw where the money's at. It was lucrative. Like I said, I should become a bread tuber. All I have to do is say capitalism sucks and, lift black people over white people because white people deserve to be condemned and castrated. Right? That's all I have to do. Shit, I do that stuff on Twitch. People pour in. I put some roses in my header and maybe I'll try that for a week. No, I can't do that. I got to be true to myself. Besides, you guys would call me out, rightly so. I told people in the Discord I'm in, Lost Paradise, Lost whatever, people that if I ever turn into the shield like PPP, where I'm doing stuff behind a paywall and grifting that hard to ruin me, to like kill me, literally in real life. Okay, I told them to do that, and I think they're gonna do that. If I ever betray you guys and go full hard, grifting like PPP and Andy Worski, like, look, man, if you support Last Shield, and we're gonna get to GUNTWAVE, if you support this, become a patron, I promise you, nothing ever will be behind a paywall. Nothing. Okay, now let's get into this. Let's get to where the video starts.
Grievances, others mild annoyances, they are presented in no particular order. I hate updates to any software I use or to any website that I frequent.
I have to agree with the Amazing Atheist here. I hate updates too. I hate it when they unnecessarily change shit just to change shit, and they just relocate certain buttons, certain things you use just to annoy you. I think they do that on purpose, to make things better, to make things more integrated, to make things more modern. They'll say it's bullshit. I like he has Marilyn Manson in the background. Guys, I don't follow people like Manson, but I think you guys would know more than me. Is Manson pro-vax, pro-mask? Is Manson also a fascist fucking lover, a commie dick sucker? I know he's a faggot. At least he plays one on stage. He probably likes the dick. Anyway, let's play more of this.
And it's not like I hate any update. Like, if you have a genuine improvement to make, then...
Man, his voice, it's piercing my ears. It's piercing your ears?
By all means, make it.
It scrapes my ears. Let me finish the rest of this rum and coke.
But usually it's just like they shuffled some shit around. They took the features where you know where they are and they moved them somewhere the fuck else for seemingly no other reason other than to confuse you and to feel like they're doing something. When you have an update to make the update, okay? Yeah.
All right, so he's ranting about updates. I think we can all agree that updates are fucking stupid. If something's working, you don't need to fix it. Don't fix what's not broken. That's a motto you can live by. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. It's fine. It's fine the way it is. You don't need to reinvent it. You don't need to make it different. Like toilets. Toilets work just fine. I hate it when you go use a toilet and then they have a button in the middle on top. You're like, what the fuck is that weird shit, Guys, a weird reference. I'm a little tipsy. Oh, fuck. How you guys doing, by the way? PPP, Protestant pig. Huh. Angelican cringe. I say Dugalog. I think he's a commie too. Ah, that's Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Manson's a commie. See, I don't know why these artists want to be commies. I don't think they wouldn't benefit in a communist society. What do they think? I mean, maybe maybe they would benefit to some way. Imagine we were all getting some like basic level income. Imagine everyone was put to work to make money. Everyone. There was no unemployment. If you're unemployed, you're going to be in jail or you're going to be executed because you're either going to go to work, be a benefit to society, or you're going to be dead. Okay? That's a true hardcore communist society. China has homeless too, but they try to take care of their homeless in a way. I mean, they have solutions. What I'm saying is that if everyone's making money, maybe the bands and artists that are already established can kind of like rake that dough in. Problem is, in a true communist society, those artists are going to have a cap. And also, those artists, is that really a benefit? And also, what is it you're singing about? The stuff you're singing about and doing on show, does it benefit the society? Does it benefit the greater good? You know? Knowing how progressive America is, America commies are, Marilyn Manson's going to be asked to put more BLM stuff in his songs. In a true communist American society, or Marilyn Manson singing, he's going to be asked to put more love, BLM, support Antifa, and shit like that in the songs. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, sure. But how often how often is it really useful? It's almost like never.
I do hate updates. I have to agree with the banana boy here.
Agreeing with the establishment on anything as
okay. This is what I really want to get into. Back up a little bit. This is where he talks about how he hates that agreeing with the establishment on anything is agreeing with everything the establishment does. I think TJ Kirk, the amazing atheist, does not quite understand what people have a problem with him when it comes to agreeing with sort of like fascistic things that are happening when it benefits him in some sort of capacity.
Establishment on anything as agreeing with the establishment on everything, or in that being evidence that you support the establishment. It's always good too because it's always coming from Republicans who, last I checked, you guys support one of the two major parties that control this country.
I'm going to pause right here. It's not just coming from Republicans, as we saw right there in this thread of tweets here. Okay? Is Celine a Republican? No. She's a leftist. You could tell. I mean, she has all sort of leftist shit in her fucking name right there. She has that flag. She has the ribbon, the roses, the trans Dracula. She's a leftist, hardcore leftist, and is against violence of the state. Wouldn't agree with Justin Trudeau and the way he's going against these truckers here, even though she's probably pro-vaccine, probably pro-masks. Who knows? But, to take what the amazing atheist said and apply it to a situation where he's in a moment where he's agreeing with the establishment, and then people are coming after him saying, oh, so you just agree with everything they do. Here, in this moment, in this thread, he's agreeing with the fascist dictator, the commie dictator, honestly, the commie dictator Justin Trudeau is doing against the truckers and the way they're doing it. Look, man, all I have to say, the fact that they used the state to threaten to take their kids away because of a peaceful protest, that's all I have to say. I shouldn't have to say anything more about freezing bank accounts. If you do that, you're a fucking dictator. If you threaten to take the truckers' kids away because you're annoyed with them honking and you're not going to be willing to talk to them like you do with the BLM and Antifa people, you can go fuck yourself, Justin Trudeau. You can go hang from a goddamn tree in Minecraft. Guys, you're not going to get these hot takes from anyone else on YouTube. Honestly, I might want to migrate off of YouTube so I can speak more freely with the way I feel about things. In the future, we might be on like Rumble or some shit. The way I'm going, I notice I've been unhinged, and been just saying things that could get me in trouble, But that's fucked up. So TJ Kirk, the amazing atheist, is cool, is pro-authoritarianism, a pro-government violence and aggression towards people he disagrees with, but is against it if it's against people he agrees with. It's not about principle for him. It's about his team and their team.
Therefore, you're part of the fucking establishment, bitch, not me. I don't like either of those parties. And really what it is you're just a sad little, I want my TradCon wife and she's gonna bake me an apple pie.
See, right here, I think TJ Kirk is projecting because he's not satisfied with his libtard wife because she's a fucking whore and probably sells her pussy and ass. I think she's a fucking fat hippo too. Who sells her pussy and ass on OnlyFans probably. If his wife isn't on OnlyFans, I would be goddamn surprised. If she's not a hoe sucking dick for money, I would be surprised. Here's the reality. I see what you said there, D. Gulag. Do you live in the United States of America? When you say, I hope Putin takes over my country, you live in Ukraine. I gotta tell you, I live in America here, and I do hope Putin takes over America. And I'll tell you why. Putin takes over America, you know what's gonna happen? All that LGBTQ shit is gonna be put to the grave. And you can take that literal or metaphorical. If you want a base leader who's gonna be on your side, be pro-traditional family homes, you want Putin. If you want this fucking chaos that is America, you want Biden. And you can say I'm not patriotic for wanting to side with Putin. What I am is a traditionalist. You think otherwise, you can go fuck yourself. What the hell? This rum of coke is speaking. It's kind of mean, actually. Jesus Christ. You think rum and coke would make me happy? It's a kind of a happy mixture. Kind of want to just chill, be on a beach.
And I'm gonna play catch with my son.
Canada can use a Putin cleansing. It really can. I agree, man. Russia needs to take over Canada, and then they come down to the U.S. I think if Putin did it smart, it was like, look, like I'm coming in here, I'm gonna free you guys from like this all gender nonsense and this LGBTQ nonsense. I'm gonna free you guys all this stuff. You're still gonna have your job. In fact, you're gonna have more oil jobs. In fact, oil's gonna be cheaper because fuck, we're gonna frack everything. Fuck the environment. We're like, you know what? I support that.
Son in the backyard, but really you're just like this morbidly fucking obese internet troll calling other people morbidly obese internet trolls. You're an incel, all right?
See, this is the part where TJ Kirk lost me. I have no idea what he's talking about. He's like putting all these labels and stuff on the people who would go against him or talk shit about him for agreeing with what an establishment person is doing, what a politician is doing. Let's say Justin Trudeau, agreeing with what Justin Trudeau is doing. And he's smearing and putting labels on all those people, putting them in a group, and he doesn't even know them. In fact, he's doing that sort of dirty, dishonest tactic there. That's no good. No good. And the way he's dressed, he looks like a clown. He talks like a clown. I don't take anything he says seriously. And say, all right.
Right, I hate to say it, you're a fucking incel.
Incel as an insult.
No one wants you. Your dick is too small.
That's rich. If you know anything about TJ Kirk, he has a micropenis, and he's known for having a micropenis. He put it out there on the internet when he put his balls or he poured hot oil on his balls and shoved a banana up his ass. He was fully nude. I think TJ Kirk is talking about himself here. Believe this or not, there used to be a point where TJ Kirk was actually a libertarian. But he changed. Guys, are those videos still on this channel? I don't even know. If you have a good video of TJ Kirk being a libertarian, being the opposite of what he is now, let me know. We'll watch that and kind of like compare and contrast. Like, this is where TJ Kirk was before. Then what happened is some thought got into his head, told him to put a banana up his ass for like attention. And he did that. And then he became like, once you do that, there's no going back. Okay. Once you shove anything up your ass for a girl, there's no going back. It could even be in the bedroom. You don't do that. Your asshole's sacred. Now, you can fuck a woman's ass. I'm not aware of any phrase or I'm not aware of anything in the Bible that says that that's not sacred. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mormon Shaggy or Drunken Surfer. Where in the Bible does it say that butt fucking your wife or your concubine is disavowed by God? And let me tell you something, guys. Technically, the Bible talked a lot about concubines. I'm kind of wondering if there was a reason for that. Maybe God is okay with having a side hoe, but you got to make sure she's your concubine and she understands her place. And that means you got to make sure your wife understands her place and the concubine's place. I'd be totally up for a biblical discussion with Drunken Surfer, as long as it's going to be genuine and not be just a bunch of bullshit.
Chin is all wrong. You're a fucking incel, bitch. Trump ain't gonna fix that. Trump can't.
The coffee. No one cares what the U.S. says. They can't even win in Afghanistan. But exactly, dude. Exactly. That's why I think we're done, dude. We're done. We're done. Like, if we're gonna go into some sort of third world war with Russia, I mean, what is the U.S. military gonna do? We might have like more boots. Well, what's the point when your Marines are told that are fucking toxic males and need to castrate their balls for some sort of like a feminist bullshit? All right, when they're told they need to wear a dress. All right, how good is a Marine when he's told that he needs to wear a fucking dress and dance around like a ballerina for Biden's entertainment? You know, that's what they fucking do, right? These fucking liberal leaders, Democrats and Republicans too. They want to watch these hardcore Marines dance around in pink ballerina outfits for their own amusement. They get off to that shit, and they fuck them in the ass afterwards too.
Fix it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I do support like Black Lives Matters. Oh, establishment.
Black Lives Matter is a con job. You support Black Lives Matter. The movement and the organization, all a giant massive con. You know it's a con when it's all about black lives and that's it. You can't even say Asian lives matter. They'll put that shit out there, but when you put that shit out there and say, okay, if Asian lives matter, black folk, why you keep on attacking them? Oh, that's right, you're fucking racist as shit. You can't say that stuff. They get shut down by CNN, by Facebook, by Twitter, by everything. It's shut down. The commie redhead, he can come out of the White House and be like, we want more things. The big tech needs to stop this stuff, needs to censor more. We're getting information that they're allowing people to accuse the black population of being massive racist against Asians. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to fucking happen. Hyperbolic, but a little bit of rum and coke talking too.
Establishment supports BLM just like Amazon.com.
Right. You're a massive shield. All those corporations that came out in support of BLM they have shit on their face for that shit. They came out in support of that probably because they're bullied into that. Bunch of bullshit. If Black Lives Matter, if you want me to support Black Lives Matter, even the movement, then how about the organization do something about the fact that all those black boys keep on shooting each other in the fucking ghetto? Do something about that shit or shut the fuck up.
Just like the Democratic Party. First of all, Amazon.com and the Democratic Party do not support BLM in any fucking meaningful way.
The Democratic Party supports BLM. I mean, they used him, definitely. They use him to a certain extent. Anyway, quick shout out to everybody who's watching right now. Let's make sure we keep this energy. Coffee, how's it going? D, Gulag, how's it going? Earpipe, Delphia, how's it going? ZXVO, how you doing, girl? How you doing? All right, now, if you're watching right now, I had this glass of rum and Coke, but now it's empty. So sad. But we can fill it up again. It's all up to you. Of course, all up to you. Literally. I will fill this up with rum for every donation, every super chat, every Streamlabs I get. It'll be filled, and I'll drink it. Because that's what we do here on the GUNTWAVE. All right? We get drunk as fuck, and we entertain, and we go off the rails. Chat, is there something I said that you want me to dig in deeper? Something I said that you want me to explore even more? Let me know, all right? And press 1 in the chat if you agree with what Amazing Atheist has been saying here in this video. Press 2 if you disagree. Is the Democratic Party in bed with BLM and Antifa and all that shit? Or are they just using them as useful idiots? What's going on there?
It's just like, hey, there's a voting bloc. How do we appeal to them? Well, the Republicans pretty much despise the ground they walk on, so if we even just...
Well, actually, there's a lot of Republican shills that love BLM, so that's a false statement right there.
Say, like, we're not as hateful towards you as that group. That's pretty much just like, all right, thanks for the votes.
I mean, this is happening. He's saying this shit, but during the BLM peaceful protests where there's actually riots and burning down Walgreens and Target and shit, I'm sorry, was Black Lives Matter not painted on the freaking streets? Was it not supported by other fucking talking heads and politicians? Of course it was. Of course it fucking was. He kind of blackmailed into doing it. The optics of disavowing the group look horrible. You couldn't, there's no nuance. You can't say, you know, actually I disagree with the organization and I think this is actually kind of racist in many ways. In many ways, society, at least in America, has been over backwards to make sure black people have opportunities for success, especially in college and the workplace with affirmative action. So to act as if they're constantly being limited because their skin color is a flat out fucking lie. They have all the opportunities, even more so than other minorities.
Quite a grift, I admit. I like the establishment, man. The establishment's real good. I like it. What I like about the establishment, I'll be honest with you, it's very established. There's fucking 2 political parties that jockey for power in America. One is pro-BLM, one is anti-BLM.
The Republicans aren't anti-BLM. I mean, have you seen that shit, the stuff they come out with? But whatever.
Yet another little...
But even if they are anti-BLM, it doesn't matter. The BLM organization, the movement, it's all a fucking joke. It's a goddamn joke. And the proof of all that is look at what they did. In what sort of way has the Black Lives Matter organization or movement actually benefited fucking minorities? And let's take a look here at the douchebag Bible. I think TJ Kirk has a certain phrase for minorities. I'm not making this up here. Here it is. Let me go ahead and go on big screen so you know I'm not making this up and you can see it right here on screen. This right here is a chapter called New Slaves. And he talks about how he wants to buy himself a nigger boy for a new slave. No. That'd be rich though, right? He says, a man said to me once that the reason that so many minorities turn to lives of crime is because gangster rap and movies that portray the criminal lifestyle is glamorous. Certainly, that may be a factor, but it's not a problem for the reason he seemed to think it was. The problem is that minorities are ignorant, dumb fuck, stupid ass retards. Really, the statement is, he says, the problem is that minorities are stupid. Minorities are stupid. Minorities are stupid. Let's say that again. Let's make that a sound clip. Minorities are fucking stupid. Those are the amazing atheist words. Now, you might agree with what he said. But does the amazing atheist agree with what he said in the past? He had been over backwards saying, no, you misunderstood me. He tries to do this here in the same chapter going on. Whoa, hold on. I'm not making any sort of argument about race-based intelligence as I find such arguments repugnant. I'm simply saying that minorities are statistically more likely to be impoverished and tend to live in areas where the schools are underfunded. Shitty education creates shitty people who make shitty parents who fail to instill within their children any sort of principles. So he blames the environmental factors. So I guess he would also be against school choice, which is something that parents should have. School choice is great. If you live in a ghetto but don't want your kid to be in that ghetto school, you can choose to have your kid pay for the education and have them go to a better school. So let me tell you something. That school choice, you think those shitty schools are going to be funded even more and something be actually beneficial? No, they're not. They don't give two shits. I'm not reading this anymore. In those fucking ghetto areas, they don't care that the school's producing dumb fucks. They don't give two shits. They don't give two shits at all. They'll say, we care about the black lives, but they don't really care. I guess in a way TJ Kirk is right in the way that people don't really care, but they say they care. And I hate to say it in some ways, TJ Kirk is a little bit right here. Even Biden's a little racist. If you know Biden's past, you know he's fucking racist as fuck. But what say you guys? Based? I've done more for poor black people than BLM. Ear pop? That's right. I'm sure you have. I've done more too. I've bent over backwards during my role as CPS for Black Lives. You know how many times I went to go see a family without police presence, thinking that if there's police presence involved, it could disrupt things, could escalate the thing, be an issue. I'm not armed. I'm in Texas, but I don't carry a gun on me for CPS stuff because I was told not to. It's against policy, not against state law, but against policy. So I was like, okay, I want to keep my job for as long, I guess, but I quit, right? I will go unarmed without police backup, and I will just talk to the family as well I can and explain myself and my role and what the situation is, and I hope to God nothing happens bad. Rum is talking. Nothing bad happens. Nothing happens bad. What the fuck is wrong with my mind? You could put more rum in this glass. Up to you guys. $20. It doesn't have to be $20. Even $10, that could work too. All right. I've bent over backwards. I put myself in harm's way. Only armed with my words and courage and God. I've done like 5 removals as a CPS worker. You know how many were minority families? 0. The only babies I took for the state were white babies. I'm sorry, guys. You probably don't think that's based. I know you probably think that's going against the white race or whatever shit. I'm sorry. But if those white moms are doing meth and ain't taking care of their kids because it got on that poison, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? You want to be all about white race, you got to tell those white mothers to stop smoking meth. Take care of the goddamn babies. They're already taking food stamps and Medicaid and shit. They're already on government assistance like every minority out there. They need to stop doing the white crack, the meth. Stop smoking that shit.
Little stupid partisan issue, right? So there is Every position you can have on this is establishment. A truly anti-establishment position.
TJ sounds like Mike David from Red Bar. Don't play it. He does, doesn't he?
Would be one that is not
Oh, my wife's home. I'm gonna get chewed out for drinking.
represented by either of the fucking major parties, of which I hold many views that are not within the purview of the two political parties, and I'm sure many people on the completely opposite end of the political spectrum.
So he doesn't like the two-party system. A lot of us don't like the two-party system here in the States. We kind of feel like it betrayed us. There's no point in it. I mean, I don't really vote half the time because it's kind of like, what's the point? Either Republican or Democrat, you're going to get what you get, right?
My friends on the alt-right, I'm sure that they also hold plenty of views that are completely contrary to what's said in the Democratic or Republican parties, at least in the mainstream, right? Right. The question is, do your beliefs make sense? Are your beliefs functionally coherent in any way?
Pause right here. Are your beliefs functionally coherent? Now, we spent some time going over these tweets here where the Amazing Atheist was a bootlegger, loving the authoritarianism, loving Justin Trudeau for being a dictator, trying to threaten, take the kids away from the families, freezing the bank accounts, going after the cryptocurrency, using government aggression and violence by using the police to pretty much wrangle up and arrest and charge all those truckers, all those peaceful protesters. The Amazing Atheist is for that when it suits his interests. The Amazing Atheist is pro-vax, pro-mask. He's for that shit. He was for the lockdowns because he thought it would save lives, even though the lockdowns did nothing, really. Did nothing. In fact, you locked down, what happened? Mental health issues went up because people were more depressed because they're locked inside. More of these teenagers were self-harming. More of these teenagers put in harmful ways by their domestic fucking fathers, or aggressive fathers, drunk fathers, aggressive mothers, drunk mothers. And domestic violence went up. And because of jobs being shut down, certain employers being shut down, you have then economic issues that definitely have an immediate impact on the family. And the family's not making income, not making any money. They're trapped inside all day. You know what's going to happen? You're going to get a Jack Torrance situation. You're going to get a fucking axe murder situation. I know it sounds hyperbolic and extreme, but that's the truth of the reality is when what used to be the breadwinner's no longer working, is dealing with his fucking talking wife all goddamn day, dealing with his kids all goddamn day. Doesn't have that peace of mind to go out there and do what he did to make a living. And he has to, I guess, live with nothing, be locked down. He's going to end up beating his wife, beating his kids, and probably kill himself. That's the truth reality there. The Amazing Atheist is for that. He sees nothing wrong with that. Because he's cool with authoritarianism as long as it fits his interests, as long as it fits what he thinks is good for society. And that's what's fucked about all these commie fags. They're all about, they're okay with authoritarianism and dictatorship when it fits their interests, when it's good for society, general society. That's why you'll see like, these very lefties type, like Amazing Atheists, be a bootlicker. What is wrong with me right now? Might be too much alcohol. So what I'm saying there is even the Amazing Atheist's own stuff is not consistent, like he's saying. What's consistent is about himself playing favorites when it suits his interest.
Way, shape, or form.
Now, let me make sure the cigar
is lit. Are they
lit.
useful? Are they, are they inspired by logic and reason? Are they inspired by passion? Are they inspired by fear? Are they
You're
inspired by
fear.
misinformation and wishful thinking?
Oh, shit.
Are they inspired by
misinformation.
your own deepest insecurities?
Hold on, we got to pause right here. I'm letting
Figure
this
that
go.
out, right? That's more important than is it pro or anti-establishment? Most of us are fucking anti-establishment.
Which you have to understand about the amazing atheist. He had a video not too long ago where he's pro truth and reconciliation. He's pro truth council. TJ Kirk, who used to be a libertarian a long time ago, is pro government screening scientists and journalists for misinformation. He's pro government looking and overviewing information to screen out, to filter out misinformation. The problem with that, which I don't think he understands, is that when the government is in the business of doing that, it could be for the best interests, it could be with good intentions, but it's going to lead to 1984 situation. It's going to lead to a Brave New World situation. It's going to lead to what happens in fucking Saudi Arabia. I was born there a long time ago. It's going to lead to, they filter out everything. Okay, something comes, they filter out shit. It's going to lead to what happens in China, what happens probably in Russia. They filter out shit. If there's something in the news they don't like, they filter that stuff. Because everything's state-funded. Everything's controlled like that. And there's a piece of information that would conflict with a certain narrative or make the government look bad. They would take that out. They would take that out to protect their interests. It should be a free-for-all of information. A free-for-all of information is how it should be. And in that situation, are you going to get it where maybe other countries may try to fund things to kind of subvert the people? Sure. But you had that anyway with universities preaching Marxism in roundabout ways and all that shit. But a free-for-all for information, you know, you'd have all these outlets producing this stuff. People will, you know, kind of go to what they like. And the information that shows to be true will stick and hang around and you know, have strength. Actually have legs to stand on when it comes to evidence and stuff to support it. The whole misinformation thing is fucking bullshit. And the fact that TJ Kirk is pro-censorship, pro-government censoring what's being put out there to filter out misinformation, that's all you have to understand. That's all you have to know about him to understand that he's an absolute fucking grifting ass con job of a man. He doesn't care about integrity. He cares because what he just did there, is side with the government's position that they're going to filter out misinformation for the good of the people, when that can mean so many things. That can have so many bad ramifications, so many consequences to it. Wow. TJ Kirk. How you guys doing, by the way? Shout out to everybody participating in chat. Hey, if you're watching right now, throw some emojis, throw some love, show some love, show some love here with some emojis. Drink emojis would be great. This glass is empty. You know how to fill it. I do have to do that. Sorry, it's my livelihood now. I am an online beggar. That is what it is. $10 super chats. I'll fill this thing up with rum and Coke, and we'll have another chug. How about that? That's what we'll fucking do. All right, let's play some more of this.
Establishment. I mean, you have to be a fucking moron not to be anti-establishment. The establishment fucking sucks.
You have to be a fucking moron to be anti-establishment. What? Whoa. Or do you say not to be? Hold on.
Moron not to be anti-establishment. The establishment fucking sucks.
You would have to be a moron to not be anti-establishment. Well, so why is he pro-establishment then?
Figure that out, right? That's more important than is it pro or anti-establishment? Most of us are fucking anti-establishment. I mean, you have to be a fucking moron not to be anti-establishment. The establishment fucking sucks.
Okay, so if TJ Kirk understands that the establishment fucking sucks, why is he pro-censoring information to make sure misinformation doesn't get out there? Okay. And going back to the fascistic thing and authoritarianism, that ginger press secretary, Jen Pulaski, whatever, the commie tits, she can go out there and say Spotify needs to do more to censor, and next thing you know, Spotify's going to do that. All right, because the government can't crush your speech, but through working with corporations, they can. What is that thing when the government is using the powers of corporations to control the people? What kind of government is that? I think it starts with an F. Okay, I think it's fascism. I believe, but correct me if I'm wrong there. Oligarch could be another interesting way to kind of phrase it, but I think it's more fascistic.
We all want a new establishment, right? I mean, there's not really too many people out there that are like, actually, genuinely, I want no establishment. Because if that's what you want, then you just want like pure freaking chaos. Which, what am I even saying? I'm anti-establishment. I'm the most anti-establishment. I love chaos.
No, you're not.
I love the fact that we can't figure it out. I love the fact that the world is getting weirder. Because the
No. Knowing, dude, let's go back to these tweets. How the amazing atheist was sucking off Justin Trudeau's cock, kissing his ass for being a fucking dictator against the peaceful protests that were the fucking trucker convoy. Anti-establishment. He's the most anti-establishment, the amazing atheist. You fucking lying ass piece of shit. You sucked off Trudeau's cock when he's trying to do his best to be like a little dictator boy over there against those peaceful truckers. The most they did was upset some fucking Karens and their cats. Shit themselves all crazy in an apartment. Sounds like you're pro-establishment. You're pro Trudeau using government force, which government has a monopoly on violence. They're the ones who can. Government has a monopoly on violence and aggression. They're the ones that have the A-OK and authority to use that stuff. I don't mean it's right. You probably disagree. You might disagree because you think I'm saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right. But the truth is they do have a monopoly when it comes to that, because they're the ones that can order the police and order the National Guard, order the soldiers what to fucking do. And they're going to do what they're ordered to do. It shouldn't be that way. It wasn't supposed to be that way. If you know about the foundation of America and the Constitution, it's not supposed to be that way. But you know what? We're long past that point. It's kind of useless to even talk about that. Government has a monopoly on violence. And Amazing Atheist is A-OK with that. Here in this situation, where it suits his interests, where he wants his truckers to be vaccinated because they pose a risk, because you know why they're in a fucking truck all goddamn day.
The stranger the world gets.
Too sweet, Pistol Pete. Drinking today? I am drinking today. I love drinking. Coffee. Are you proud of your country helping Ukraine baiting itself into getting felted, Mr. Devin? I do love that. Ukraine, have fun. Have fun dealing with Russia. Here you guys say in the chat. I'm sorry, I haven't been neglecting you guys. Press 1 if you think Mr. Devon's been neglecting chat and needs to spend about 15 minutes to talk about chat and address chat questions. I'm so sorry, guys. Press 2 if you think I can continue on and play the rest of the 17-minute video. I'll wait for your response. Play the banana video. Can I play that on YouTube? Thicker than Latina butt? No, there's nothing thicker than Latina butt, dude. Latina butts are they don't quit, dude. Here's the thing. Want to save the white race? How can you save the white race when thick ass thighs and ass are coming from down south, dude? You see those chicks, you're like, man, they're fucking fertile like crazy. You put a drop of cum in them, shit, dude. 4 kids pop out. Fucking A. Like, if you want to save the white race, you might want to mix it with some Mexican, is what I'm saying. Okay? And Mexicans are kind of base, too. Mexicans, they don't like commie fucking faggots either. Alright? They're pro-Jesus. They like Catholicism quite a bit. They're pro-traditional marriage. traditional relationships. So really, the white race should kind of ally with the Mexicans. Be strong. They breed like fucking rabbits. Now, those women, though, they will kill you. They will slit your throat if you backstab and betray. What the white man was used to was a stupid-ass white thought at home that'll take care of some basic chores, not say anything, not question anything if you're going out whoring around with your concubines. They know their place. Those Mexican women, they know what you're doing. If you're not at home, fucking them and dealing with their bullshit, they know you're sticking your dick in someone else. They already know. They already know you're doing it. So they're going to kill you. You guys press 1. Truth is, I'm so drunk, I forgot what the question was. Press 1. Oh, that's right. Spend time with the chat. I'm sorry. I need to write down what the question is before I ask it. All right. D. Gulag, you said go on. Let's spend 15 minutes to address the chat. I do apologize here. By the way, shout out to everybody in the chat too. Sweet Pistol Pete, how's it going? Coffee, how you doing? I'm enjoying my morning coffee too. It's kind of helping with the rum and coke and keep me active. Earl Pipe, how you doing, man? Laying that pipe? What's that hoe? What does she look like? I don't even fucking know. Why did I even ask that question? I'm a little drunk. Flow through wholesome content. Is this the wholesome Jesus content you've been looking for? I don't think so, son. Disavow. GG Allen, how's it going, man? Good old Robbie. Good old Robbie. I heard he's a street racer there. Coop. You're an awesome chat of a man. Mind's Scepter. How's it going? Nordic Nightmare. The Nordic Thunder. Sitting room door. I think there's some creepy pasta from you. ZXV0, or you are the one the chat wanted to donate, but you haven't done it because Morgan Shaggy is your bread and butter. Tell Morgan Shaggy he needs to suck more dick under the El Dorado overpass so he can make some money. ZXV0, can you do a stream dedicated to COG, please? Cogwave win. What I'll do is I'll play some old-fashioned cog lore. We could do it like historians, kind of exploring this ancient lore of cog. That'd be kind of interesting. Guys, I'm sobering up, and that's not good. Let's do it, man. Rum shots, $20, $10. Jesus, I'm sorry I'm such a beggar. But it is my livelihood now. I hate myself in some ways. Once I get a job, I'll disavow this stuff. I'll kill this YouTube channel. Don't worry. I'll repent for my sins. I go to church when I have to. I go to church tomorrow. Pray to Jesus. Forgive me, Jesus. I'm sorry. Jesus, if you were to see my desk, my table, you would flip it over because you know I'm a gambler fucker. I'm no good. I'm no good, Jesus. I'm sorry. ZXVO, please play the one where he recently cried about his girlfriend cucking him. I played that. I remember playing that. And I did a stream on that. I did. I talked about how an idiot he was for letting his drunk girlfriend drive a car. We could do more. I could just do a repeat of that since people like that. How COG can't drive a car. Because of that, his girlfriend, who was drunk as fuck apparently, but he believed her to not be drunk, wrecked the car. And instead of him being there at the scene of the wreck, he got her phone, used her fingerprint to open the phone, and ran off to do a live stream about what he saw on the phone. Meanwhile, his girlfriend was still there, head on the steering wheel, probably bleeding a little bit from the car wreck. Dude. COG ain't your wholesome person. If your intent with me is to troll me to liking Jesus and turn to Christ, you have more chance with me than do with COG. COG ain't gonna be able to repent. I at least know what I'm doing is grifty and shady as fuck and greasy. Disavow myself 100%. Anyway. No more donos. I'm sorry, guys. I'm asking for pennies on a dollar over here. I'll pour some more rum in my glass, but it is what it is. Mr. Demet says, would you let Cog's ex-girlfriend drive you to Ukraine? Well, problem with that is she would be dead, but she would kill herself on the way to me. Like, there would be no chance for me to get into the car because she would be drunk as fuck and get into a car wreck, and she would be like either dead or arrested. So even if I were to say yes, coffee, yes, I would let Cog's ex-girlfriend drive me to Ukraine. Problem with that, though, she ain't gonna make it over here. She's gonna back out of her driveway drunk as fuck and get into a wreck. Alright, that's the truth. That's the reality of it. Alright? Now, I can talk to Cog and be like, hey, was she drinking? And he'll be like, hey, she told me she was sober. I can't do a British voice. Alright, anyway, let's play some more of this because, we're all sort of entertained by what the amazing atheist has to say. What is up with this paint job, by the way? I'm thinking Braveheart. But what the hell, dude? Is this war paint?
The more I have some chance of fitting in.
He really thinks he's some sort of awesome dude, doesn't he?
I've always wanted to fit in, can't you tell?
I know I'm a piece of shit. I always will be. This guy, TJ Kirk, he really thinks he's top of the cheese, dude. He thinks he's the cream of the crop, that his words mean something, that they have importance, that he's a leader of something. I bet he wishes he was the leader of Gamergate, goddamn faggot.
Oh, I hate...
It all goes down to Gamergate.
I hate needing to sleep. I don't like sleeping. It's not my favorite activity.
Dude, I love sleeping. Sleeping is great. You go to sleep, bam, you go out, good times. You get that American dream. You get to live it. You wake up, god damn it, my reality. I have to go to work. Oh, that's right, I don't have a job. I have to look for work. Oh, man, how long have you been doing this? For a week or two? Oh, shit, things are going to get serious. I need to get more active on this shit. Fucking A. I was close to accepting a job as a pest sprayer, bug sprayer. I'm going to turn it down because I ain't doing that shit for $15.50. God damn it. Ain't doing that shit.
I don't know. I feel like I have too much shit to do to sleep. Is it good to sleep? I guess they say it is, right?
This guy probably likes cocaine and meth. He wants to stay up all day.
They say you need sleep. Why do I feel like I shouldn't? Why do I feel like I shouldn't need sleep? Like, most of the things I have to do to sustain my existence, I don't have anything against. I breathe.
Okay, wait. So on the list of things he hates, he includes sleep on here? This edgy list of things that TJ Kirk, the amazing atheist, hates, he includes sleep. Guys, press 1 in the chat if you love sleep. Sleep is the best part. So then everything shuts down. You don't have to worry about anything. It's great. Dreams are fucking cool, man. If only I can hook them up to a video screen and visualize that for real. Press 1 in the chat if you like sleep. Press 2 if you're like, sleep is gay. I'm gonna stay up forever.
Breathe. Right? I shit, I piss. I mean, I guess pissing is kind of lame. I mean, taking a good shit.
What? Pissing is awesome, dude. Go piss out the back door of your fucking garage. I piss out there all the fucking time, watering my fucking yard. Great. Dude, pissing as a man is fucking base as fuck. What the hell is TJ Kirk even talking about, dude? Dude, it's so easy being a dude having a dick and balls. You can go anywhere and piss out in public. No one gives a damn. No one's looking. And before anyone even notices, you're done. It's so fucking cool. Being a chick has to suck. You gotta squat and pee just right. People know what you're doing. And they're probably thinking, geez, man, I would rape her, but it'd be like a pissy pussy. I don't want a pissy pussy to rape. Jesus Christ. What the fuck am I talking about? Holy shit. Whoa. Only if you're Venti Brittany. Is that her name? The chick with the eyes are so far apart. Brittany Venti? With her, maybe. What the hell was I talking about? Holy shit, the rum and coke. You could put more in the glass. I'm sorry, guys. I keep on asking the class. But it is base as fuck to pee as a man, dude.
Every now and then, that's not too inconvenient.
You know what's even better? Taking a shit in someone else's yard. Have you ever been so drunk you had to take a shit in someone else's yard? You're on your way home from the bar, but you can't make it, so you pull into the subdivision, and you're like, okay, this looks like a good yard. They don't look like they have a camera out there, and even if they did, I'm not gonna get my face on my license plate. And you go to a tree, and you just take a shit right there. I don't recommend it. I feel bad. I did feel bad, but I felt relieved. But I had to pay that price because, I didn't wipe my ass after that moment, so I had to deal with that.
Convenient. I can deal with that. The pissing, it's like this little asshole with a bell, like, come on, it's time to piss again. It's like, oh, yeah.
Asshole with a bell. What is he talking about? I don't know what TJ Kirk is even talking about.
Gotta get up, stop what I'm doing, go all the way to the fucking toilet, fucking whip out my fucking small ass dick, look down, feel bad about life, fucking take that piss. Fucking be like, that piss is super yellow. Or like, piss is actually kind of clear for once. Then I get back to what I was doing, and by then my whole freaking thought process is derailed, so I actually...
Keep in mind, this is on his list of things he hates. This is included on the list of things TJ Kirk, the amazing atheist, hates. He hates pissing so bad, he'll include this on the fucking YouTube video.
I don't like taking a piss either. So I don't like taking a piss, and I don't like sleeping. What do I like? I like breathing. Breathing's okay. Shitting is okay. I mean, shitting
is great too. Pissing and shitting, they're both great.
Isn't great, but it's tolerable, right? I don't like pissing that much, because it's like constant. I gotta piss.
He might be diabetic. If TJ Kirk has to piss that much, there might be something wrong with him health-wise.
And I don't even have to piss as much as most people. I don't know, depends how much water I drink. I've been drinking more water lately because I'm kind of like trying to diet a little bit.
Diet?
I know what you're thinking, like I'm so freaking skinny, like why would I even bother trying to go on a diet or whatever? But hey, it's just crazy.
I think he's trying to go for a stand-up routine here.
I got this weird body image issue. I'm convinced in my head that I'm fat, but obviously just
what
a
the
fucking
hell,
delusion,
dude?
right?
This...
I hate those who attempt to...
He wrote a list of this. He's looking at a script. He's looking at a script right there.
Control art. I mean, it is all over the place. Everybody, through every ideological lens.
Does he say he hates when people try to control art? But I bet he loves when people are canceled. A certain artists who have a different ideology, of maybe anti-vax. I bet he loves it when they're fucking canceled.
All over the place. Everybody, through every ideological lens. MRA bullshit, feminist bullshit, religious bullshit. Oh, this doesn't like, oh no. No, I can't show, oh no. Why are her tits so big? She's a sec.
I don't even know what he's talking about right here. Oh, let me back it up.
Shit, feminist bullshit.
Back it up some more.
Or whatever. But hey, it's just crazy. I got this weird body image issue. I'm
almost
convinced
done
in
with
my
this
head
video.
that I'm fat, but
Dude,
obviously, just
chat,
fucking
I am as puzzled as you are. I don't even know what the hell he's talking about. I'm trying to make sense of this, honestly. Honestly, it's hard to do. I'm a little tipsy, so it might be harder for me. I might be on the short bus. Okay? You guys are like experienced and knowledgeable and smart. I love you guys. Super Sunny, how's it going? Quick shout out to by everybody in the chat right now. See, I barely spoke. Ace Baz, how you doing, man? How you doing, homie? Love you, bro. Boogie B, how you doing, man? Coffee, love that coffee. You know I do. D Gulag, how's it going? Earl Pipe, laying that pipe and those nice milfs. E.T. Templar, dude, how you doing, bro? Flow through wholesome content. This is the wholesome content you've been looking for. Jack Adelphia, how's he doing? Mind Scepter. Nordic Nightmare, Super Sunny, Trigger Warning, ZXVO. You are all winners here. No need to A-log me because I love you guys regardless. I haven't done a sort of roast me stream in a bit, but maybe I will. Time come. Another shout out reminder: this glass is empty, and it seemed to be a running theme. I could ask the chat, press 1 in the chat if you want me to just put some fucking rum in this goddamn glass and shut the fuck up about it. That's probably what it is. Honestly, Mr. Dadman, if you're looking to drink, shit, you don't need to take money for that. Just fucking drink and live life, brother.
Illusion, right? I hate.
Okay, he hates
those who attempt to control art.
He hates those that attempt to control art. What if the artist said the word faggot? What if the artist is a white guy that might have said the word nigger? What if? What if?
I mean, it is all over the place. Everybody, through every ideological lens. MRA bullshit, feminist bullshit, religious bullshit. Oh, it doesn't like, oh no. No, you can't show, oh no. Why are her tits so big? She's a sex object. That's wrong.
This is kind of reminding me of what was good about The Amazing Atheist. He was against feminism, feminist bullshit. He was there was a point in time where The Amazing Atheist could have went on the anti-SJW route, but he changed. In chat, can you pinpoint when he changed? One, I know, trigger warning, Nordic Nightmare. Just pour some rum in that glass, Mr. Deadman. Shut your whore mouth. If you want to drink, just drink, motherfucker. All right, fine. I'll pour some rum in my goddamn glass. You bullied me into it. I love you guys so much.
Wrong. What kind of message does that send? Get that out of here. Fundamentalists, Puritans, go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourselves, Puritans. Get out of my fucking goddamn life, bitch.
See, and part of this I can actually agree with. I don't like when people try to cancel people because of, like, ideological reasons, necessarily, especially the artists. Oh, shit, that was my phone. Ugh. Let me see if I got a message for somebody trying to tell me that I need to stop what I'm doing because I'm going to be living a life under a bridge here. Let's see. What are you doing? All right, let me answer this question. And we're wrapping the stream very much right now. We got a notice from Xfinity for something. Let me see. What is this? What is this? Report alleged. What are they talking about? Looks like there was a message from Xfinity about the internet activity. Take a look into that. Call them about that shit. See what's going on with that. Anyway.
I just want to live on the goddamn freak planet. Is that too much to ask? I just want to go to a planet where people are just like, hey, look, guys, I expressed myself. And everyone's just like, I really don't agree with that. But hey, whatever. It's your life. It's your expression. I think that if an artist wants to blow up the entire world and kill everyone on this planet.
Oh, shit. If an artist wants to blow up everyone on this planet?
To make an artistic point, that should be covered.
Holy hell. Well, that's kind of cool. I agree with that. What? But where was that in these tweets here? These tweets where he's all like pro like establishment enforcing violence and aggression against truckers and all this stuff. And then now he's like, oh, for artists' expression, they could do whatever they want, even like threaten violence to the world, blow up the world. Holy shit. Where was that? If an artist were to threaten violence to like particular pockets of the population, would that be cool too, TJ Kirk? Would you be cool with some artists be like, for art's sake, I think what we should do is actually do some sort of video where we blow up all these minorities, blow up, some religious locations. What about that? What about the Christchurch shooting? Was that What about the Christchurch shooting? Was that artistic expression? What? I mean, Jesus Christ.
All right, maybe that's a smidgen too far. I will say this, though. Long as no laws are being broken, long as no harm is being done to people who don't want to be harmed, who gives a fuck?
People don't want to be harmed. Who gives a fuck? Okay, so he walks it back. Okay, disavow the artists that want to, blow up certain religious places or target a small pocket of the population for some sort of artistic, comedic thing. As long as no one wants to get harmed or be harmed. Okay.
What an artist does. Who gives a fuck what tools they use to express themselves? If a fucking game designer wants to put a fucking big-breasted, big-butted bimbo with barely any clothing on as the protagonist in his fucking video game series, and her name is fucking Slatina, Master of the Pussy Blade, who gives a fuck? You don't like it? Don't play that shit. You like it? Buy it. Buy 15 copies. Send.
See, this part I can't disagree with. This part is okay. Like, yeah, like, what? I kind of agree with him here. I have no problem with this part. I don't think it's consistent with everything else he said, but okay. Especially with how he behaves on Twitter and all that, but okay. Whatever. Okay. Keep on talking.
One to your fucking grandma. I don't give a shit. I hate dreamless nights. I hate...
He hates dreamless nights. He hates sleeping. Dreamless nights. And he hates sleeping. Maybe his problem is that he doesn't have dreams. He doesn't have any hopes or dreams or aspirations. He should put a Star David in his yellow piss. Right?
Dreams that fade away the moment the morning touches them. Because I already told you I hate sleep. I already told you I don't like it.
But see, he would also be pro pedo shit, though. That's the thing. TJ Kirk, just based on this, I don't want to put words in their mouths or anything, but I think he would be pro Boko no Pico, which is I guess you call it Shota. I think so. I think you call it Shota. It's an anime or hentai about these boys that are like getting fucked by older men and women or some shit. Disavow all of that. Everyone who's been part of that manga and anime series needs to be rounded up and gassed. Not even in Minecraft, okay? That's real talk. That's real stuff right there. Everyone part of Boko no Piku, all of that, everyone needs to be rounded up and dealt with in the most fierce way imaginable. Gassing is too lenient. Crucifying would make too much of an example. They need to be gutted. They need to be put in the head crusher. Put every single person who's part of the making and marketing of Boko no Piku into the head crusher. Have their head crush. Yeah, that'd be great.
I don't like sleep. I don't like it. But what I do like is dreams. And sometimes dreams make the sleep worth it, right? Because, it's like you got dreams. That's like a little movie that plays in your head, right? And it's based on your own psychology. So all the weird shit that swirls around your fucked up head, it's all waiting for you in your fucking dreams. And no one can censor that art. Not yet. They haven't figured out how to fucking put commercials in your dreams yet. It's a coming, though.
Commercials in your dreams.
It's a fucking coming, boys and girls. They're gonna put fucking advertising right there in your dream. You'll be sitting there having a dream where you're having a conversation with your dead father, and all of a sudden he's gonna bust out a pair of fucking Nike Air Jordans and be like, I think you need these shoes, son. Fuck you, Nike. Fuck you, corporate America. Fuck you in the ass until you are dead. How's that for an anti-establishment sentiment? Oh, I love corporate America. Sponsor me, corporate America. Buy you some fucking Nikes, man.
So, hold on here. See, how I said earlier how TJ Kirk, the Amazing Atheist, is pro-capitalism. He wants to be sponsored. He wants that sponsorship money. Okay? All right.
That's what I got. Oh, no, these are Skechers.
Something happened to the sound here.
I'll shill for Skechers. Skechers! Get your fucking Skechers here! I feel like that might be a word I say wrong. Do I say Skechers weird? Is that another word I don't pronounce just right?
What's wrong with this guy? As someone who's drunk and unhinged, TJ Kirk, the Amazing Atheist, really comes across as someone who's fucking chaotic and crazy, dude. Even too crazy for my taste.
Skechers.
Now he's shoe on head. What the hell is wrong with this guy? Put a shoe on his head.
I hate drinks you have to shake. You know what I mean?
Drinks you have to shake. This is a list of things he hates. He put drinks you have to shake.
Feel like I'm jerking off a big dick. Actually,
What drinks do you have to shake? What is he talking about?
I rescind that. I like drinks. Yeah.
Dude, I'm so close to stopping this video. This list is horrible. But this is what you get with the Amazing Atheist.
What else do I hate? I hate not being able to stop everything I'm doing in life and pursue whatever interests me in the
See, he's reading a script. This is so passionate, he doesn't even remember the things he hates.
moment. That's true. I do, you know, because I have all these stupid fucking obligations and shit.
You know what? I know you guys said Mersh stand-up is better. At least Mersh actually tried. Mersh actually tried to get on a stage in front of people and say what you would call jokes. TJ Kirk, he wants to be a stand-up comedian, but he doesn't have the balls to actually try. Okay? Look at this. He wants to be a stand-up comedian. He wants to say things he thinks are funny. But there's no crowd interaction. There's none of that. He doesn't even have the balls to try. Mersh actually has that. Wow. Is Mersh actually better than the Amazing Atheist? Press 1 if you think Mersh is better than the Amazing Atheist. Press 2 if you think the Amazing Atheist is better than Mersh. There's no other option. You got to press 1 or 2. Okay? You got to do it or you get banned from the chat. Okay? All right, that's what we're doing here. Force the vote or force it in now, gulag style, dictatorship style. Press 1 or press 2. Press 1 if you think Mersh is better than the Amazing Atheist. Press 2 if you think the Amazing Atheist is better than Mersh. Hey, Spaz, you said something that wasn't a vote. I'm going to time you out. You think I'm joking? You're timed out. Hey, Spaz has been timed out. Guys, press 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Trigger warning, you laughed out loud. You thought this was funny. You thought I was joking around. Press 1 or 2. Press a number, god damn it. You can find it on your goddamn keyboard. Send me to the gulag. Sitting room door. I will send you to the gulag. You'll be timed out, sir. There you go. I love you, though. Love you, brother. You asked for it. Ban the guy below me. Free Ace Spaz. Ace Spaz only been timed out, coffee. It's for effect, for show. All right, I'm a dictator here on this channel. I'm ordering what to do. Press 1, press 2. We're trying to see here. Not going to give you guys a way out of this. You press 1. Is Mersh better than the Amazing Atheist? Just admit it. Mersh is better than TJ Kirk. What does that mean for TJ Kirk? It's horrible. That Mersh is better than him? Dude, think about it. If you press 1, TJ Kirk loses. The Amazing Atheist loses. Mersh still loses, okay? But you can press 1. that Mersh is better than him. Never seen Mersh. Well, then just press 1. You never seen him. He could be better. He actually tried, right? He was actually on stage. Easy Templar, you might be a mod, but I'm going to time you out, sir. Was that a 1 or a 2? He says, I'll take making snow cones in Siberia. Well, I guess you be making snow cones in Siberia, sir. If I have to, 1. There you go. There you go. Authoritarianism. There we go. You love it. You love it. We're not going to finish all this. I think I might actually take care of some real life issue. Email sent to me by my wife. A DMCA thing to my ISP. What? That can't even be real. For what?
All this shit I'm supposed to do. Oh, people are counting on you, TJ. You must do the things that are expected of you. What if I don't wanna? Huh? What if it fucking is inconvenient for me? What if I've recently fallen down a rabbit hole of some kind and I'm obsessed and I don't feel like doing or anything else or talking about anything else and I just want to obsess about my new thing?
I have no idea what he's talking about now, and I actually don't care. Because knowing how the amazing atheist is, now he actually does love the establishment. He loves authoritarianism. He loves it when Justin Trudeau is crushing on truckers, threatening them with violence, actually using that violence, rounding up by police, using horse police to trample over handicapped people. Because Justin Trudeau loves the handicapped, right? He hates the handicapped, actually. Would like to gas them as much as possible, I think, anyway. Especially if they're kind of be anti-mandate, anti-vax, anti-passport. Justin Trudeau would rather take those people, round them up, and gas them. Let's just be honest here. Let's not be hyperbolic. Let's be truthful. Let's be honest. Justin Trudeau hates you if you don't like his policies of masking, forcing the vax, and passports. Okay, vax passports. Or something that's so effective, you need numerous jabs over there and everywhere in order for it to be kind of remotely effective. The amazing atheist, if there's one thing I showed you here during the stream, is that he's a massive hypocrite. He's a bootlicker. He loves establishment. He loves sucking dictator cock if it suits his interests, if it's something that he agrees with. Like I said here, all I have to really show you is that he had an argument with another leftist about this. Somebody probably leans more left than him, this Celine. Just look at her name, look at this stuff here. You know she leans super left. Even she was calling the amazing atheist out for being an authoritarian dick sucker, bootlicker. Okay, the amazing atheist is not what you think he is, and that's kind of the end of this stream. I hope you learned something here today. That was the point of all this. And we will stream more probably tomorrow. And then Monday, we'll talk more about the Gunt, of course. And guys, this is my life for a while. So it is what it is. Y'all take it easy and have a good one. It's torrent. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't think it torn anything, though. I'll check. I'll check to see. I'll check to see what happened there. Anyway, y'all take it easy and have a good one. Chat fascism. Well, of course.